Good morning, everybody. This is Johnny S with another R6 vlog. Sorry, not an R6 vlog, just a vlog. Lol. I need to get used to that. So as you've probably understood, the reason why I've changed my vlogs from R6 vlog to just vlog is for the possibility that I might get a different bike, possibly a 1000cc bike. And in such cases R6 vlog makes no sense. So I can't see shit from these mirrors. So in these cases fucker, stupid mirrors, man, stupid mirrors. So in this case the R6 vlog makes no sense. It has to be a vlog. That's why I changed the intro logo and so forth, trying to make it a little bit more generic, you know what I mean? Now if you ask me about my profile picture, I do really like it. I might change that also, but we'll see how we go. So yeah, we're still in the process of deciding whether to go for something or not. Have been looking around for it quite a bit, checking out 1000 liter bikes, checking out the prices, checking of what, you know, our budget can get us. For example, my R6 the 2006 model sells for between 5 and 6 grand to keep it general, depending on the condition, on the kilometers and so forth. So, you know, according on those prices, there's a specific set of range that I've seen that 1000cc liter bikes you can get. Some of them are around that age, some of them are a little bit older. And yeah, I mean, if you got any suggestions or recommendations or preferences between, you know, some of these models, like I said, we're situated in Greece, Athens, and we're looking for around that budget, so 5,000 to 6,000 euro maximum. I ain't gonna go more. It might be worth it, yes, don't get me wrong, to save a couple of extra grand, but our economical stage at that moment does not allow us, so we do have to play ball where we can. It has been raining, and I think it might be raining still, so we'll see if we get some water splashes on the camera. I apologize for that. Hopefully it doesn't rain too much. We're still on our wife's bike. Yeah, it's raining quite stronger. So we're still on the Kawasaki 6N. What the fuck is this guy doing? I have no clue. Our bike is obviously a little bit difficult for us to get. We are 2 weeks post surgery, umbilical hernia, as I've mentioned in previous videos. So yeah, we're thinking about it. I don't know what the best choice will be. If you ask me, do you have any preference or anything specific you're looking for, I don't really have anything specific, to tell you the truth. And what I realized is, as I was going through the 1000cc, the older generation 1000cc liter bikes, I realized that, you know, they are good. There is a lot of, let's say, good bikes. Looks wise, there's nothing incredible, there's nothing spectacular, you know what I mean? And because, like I said, I've got my R6, which I do consider to be one of the most beautiful ones. Yeah, I don't see it like it's not such a huge difference for me, you know what I mean? Because I'm not really going for something which is better looking, you know what I mean? if I was like, if I had found something which was just perfect and was like, oh, awesome bike and it looks good and it's like close to my R6 looks and everything, yeah, fair enough. But this is not the case, you know what I mean? Looks wise, they pretty look same to me, more or less, with a little bit of preferences. I'm not saying, you know, no preferences, but nothing major, you know what I mean? Give me 1 second, we'll go through here and we'll continue. And we're back. It does seem that that weight's a little bit more open, so you know, we're not going to go spastic to avoid the rain, but simultaneously, yeah, because we've got the cameras and everything, they are supposed to be waterproof, but not with the GoPro Media Pro mode. So yeah, I'm thinking about it. If I had to go through the bikes just to let everybody know my thought process, what I'm thinking about, I will say, okay, we'll take it brand by brand. So let's say Yamaha, the Yamaha brand. Okay, Yamaha R1. For the R1, what I have seen is the 2004 to 2006 model, one choice, and the 2007 to 2008 model, that's the other choice. So relatively those bikes you can get them for the price that I previously mentioned. I've seen some plus and some minus. So the older R1s, the 2004 to 2006, they have 5 valves per cylinder, so they got a different engine, a little bit more raw. Some people say that they prefer them because of the more aggressiveness, more low-end torque, let's say. I don't know how much of that is true. Like I said, I don't think I will ever know until I get one, as the test driving thing is not really helping either. So that's one choice. If you ask me visually which one do you like better, I would say 2007 and 8 to me looks better, you know what I mean? The design at the front with the arrow, it looks much better. One important thing that I did not like on the 2004 to 2006 models is that they don't have a slipper clutch. It is important to me. My Z750 did not have a slipper clutch, and it was something which made my life harder, because like I said, there's many instances where I brake hard, and you know, with my Z750, it was a heavier bike also, different sort of thing. There was not a chance in hell that my back wheel did not skip, you know what I mean? Every time I press heavy brakes, it's like tack, 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 tack at the back. That fucker pissed me off, you know what I mean? And it's a security thing. And since my 2006 Yamaha does have a slipper clutch, I do think that it's something that I'm going to miss. So like I said, I am compromising. I might go for something less or something more, or something older than my bike, fair enough, but I don't want to, you know, go to something totally fucking stupid. As far as electronics go, to keep in mind also, my bike does not have any electronics. It does not have any you know, traction control, ABS and so forth, so most probably I will not care about that. So the other thought that I had was, so that's as far as the Yamahas go. The other thought was for the Honda. So Honda is also a good brand. And Yamaha, another thing to mention about Yamahas, we're talking about positive, negatives and so forth, is that I do like Yamaha, you know what I mean? I've got a Yamaha will be a thing. And design wise, if you ask me, I think that the Yamaha is the better looking one, you know what I mean? I think. It's a little bit closer to my likes in comparison to the other ones, but not that the other ones are bad, you know what I mean? The other brand we're talking about is Honda. So Honda, and I'm putting them in place of not exactly how I like them, but yeah, there is a reason why I'm putting them like that. Honda, something that I really liked about Honda is that everybody talks about the smoothness, you know what I mean? The smooth bike, smooth this, and I do know that there are smooth bikes. I've driven Hondas before, so I know what they're all about. So that is something that I'm thinking about. As far as year goes, for the Hondas, I am between 2008 to 2009. So the reason why I'm selecting those is because the previous shape, as far as design goes, I really dislike it. I don't like it at all. The 2008 is the first shape that I do like. And the 2009, you know what I mean? After that, then the shape changed again. I do like the later shape of the Hondas better, but it's more expensive, so, and I can't afford that shit. It's as simple as that. So Hondas, that's another thing. 2008, 2009. One of the important things that I do like about Hondas, which is different than other bikes, is they've got the electronic stabilizer. I'm not 100% sure. I tried to find some information, but it was not very clear to me if they have electronic stabilizer or not. You know what I mean? They've got a stabilizer in the front of their bike, which is like at the front end of the tank, let's say. I think the Hondas, which are after 2008, 2009, which is under the tank, that's electronic controlled, I think. But like I said, I'm not sure, and I don't, you know, if somebody does have some information about that, try to clarify it a little bit for me, then, you know, that will help. And also, because I've never had a bike with a stabilizer, I know its purpose, and I know what it feels like not having a stabilizer, especially with the R6 doing some fast accelerations, and how light the front gets, especially after the gear change that I did, that, yeah, it is detrimental. It does feel like it's about to fucking go into a tank slab. So I don't know the purpose of it, but how good does it work, and how is the electronic controlled one even better? Like, it's supposed to be tighter on higher speeds, and it's controlled by electronics, but, you know, is it good? Is it worth it? Anyway, that's something that, you know, I have seen that the Hondas, you know, that I like. Looks wise, like I said, okay, yeah, I like it. It's no R6, but, you know, whatever. Nice, good looking bikes. A lot of cars today, man. What the fuck is going on? Maybe because of the rain, the weather. People heard that there's going to be rain, so maybe more people do cars. Anyway, so we've said about Yamaha, we said about Honda. GSXRs, from what I saw, based on price and what you can get and so forth, if I do buy one, it was going to be either the 2005 or the 2006 model. The K8s, which is the 2008 model, that's what they call them, I have not heard good things about those bikes. Now, how true, how not true it is, I do not know. It might be true, it might be not be. It might be just rumors, but to be on the safe side, I would like to, you know, stay clear of that choice. The fuck is going on? This motherfucker cannot make up his mind where he wants to fucking go. So I can't see shit, man. So the Suzuki, what the fuck are they doing? Something happened here. So no wonder why there's all this fucking... Did somebody fucking hit the driver? obviously. Why? Because the fuck is stupid. There's the bad shit. So, sorry. 2005, 2006 GSXR 1000 is what we're looking for. I've heard a lot of good, nice things about the GSXRs, specifically those two models. Again, looks wise, I've got no problem. Like I said, you know, they've got some good things, they've got some bad things. You know what I mean? Like, one of the things I like about the GSXRs, if you ask me, the overall shape is not really so much wow, but I like the fact that they've got the back tail, the indicators incorporated to the thing. You know what I mean? They've got a fat ass. If you ask me, are you really crazy about their exhaust? No, that huge fucking bazooka looking thing, I don't like it. I mean, there's things that I like and things that I don't like. But another good thing that for the Suzukis that I've read about is that they're very comfortable. So a lot of people were saying that you know, sitting on a 1000 cc GSXR, they have very narrow, let's say, tanks and their seat, which makes them very, very, you know, easy for you to get ground clearance, both your feet and everything. So that's another thing which is like, you know, that I'm thinking about that might be good. So that's about GSXRs. I did have a look at a couple of Kawasaki's. I was not so crazy, but two of them did grab my attention, which was the 2006 and 2007 ZX-10R. So in general, Kawasaki's I don't really like. Look at them fucking drive. In general, I don't really like the shape, the design and so forth. I've got no opinion when it comes to performance, handling and everything. It's purely aesthetics that the Kawasaki's are not on my, you know, top list. But the 2006, 2007 ZX-10Rs, I did like them. The ones with the little lights that they look like eyes, those ones actually did look quite good, you know what I mean? They're a little bit more, let's say, softer. They're a little bit more softer on the look. And they're, you know, I did like the aerodynamic, you know what I mean? One of the things that I hate about the Kawasaki's is when you look at them from the side, the front thing looks like there's a step. And even the one model that I'm talking about still has that step, but it's a little bit less. It's a little bit less evident, you know what I mean? Anyway, I don't know why Kawasaki is going for that. Some people might love it. I don't really like it, tell you the truth. Let's try to go this way. If he doesn't knock us over, the fuck not. So that's the Kawasaki's. Again, you know, it's a nice bike. I like it. What else have I seen? That's pretty much it, you know. I mean, the big brands, the Japanese brands that I've seen are those. So yeah, let me know your opinions. It will greatly help to get people's inputs. I know that usually I don't have many comments on my videos, but this is one of the cases that, you know, it will really help out if you let me know just your opinions. I just want to gather get an idea of what people are thinking about, you know. I mean, some people might point for, some people against. It's not that I've got no idea, don't get me wrong, you know. I've read a little bit about each one of the things from forums, so I kind of understand what people's takes is on things. But, you know, if you can leave some of your opinions, you know, why not? So yeah, that's the whole, these are the models that I'm thinking about. I did have a look, and it was very strange that I found for similar price range the Ducati 1098 2007 model. I found a few, and I don't know why that is, but anyway, Ducati, Amarelli electronics I don't really trust. My brother had a Monster 3, the Monster Ducati, but I did not really like it. Don't really like it. There were issues, I mean, electronical issues. I think it's a bike, like I've said in previous videos, for much deeper pockets. So yeah, I don't think I'm really gonna go for that. But Fucking water everywhere. I hope you can see me, but the camera might be fucked as well. We'll see how it goes. So yeah, this is the only other brand that I've seen around that, you know, thing. Most of the other ones I mentioned them, you know. I might put them on the description as well, I don't know. I might put some overlays and stuff. Lately I haven't had a lot of time to dedicate into the post, into the editing phase of my videos. I haven't had much time, so my videos might be a little bit more simpler, let's say. So yeah. Alright guys, I mean that's it, yeah, that's about it. That's my thoughts so far. I've been looking around for it a couple of days, and like I said, this is the thought process that I had. This is what I think that I like, which is within the budget. Let me know what you think. Let me know if it's a good choice, bad choice, if there's something that I've missed out. And yeah, I hope you like the video, and I hope you do engage a little bit. I applaud everybody to try to write a comment, even if it's just, you know, a motor. Right, GSXR 1000 fucking 2 K4, whatever. Just makes a suggestion, you know what I mean? I do want to see what's going on. Anyway, thank you very, very much. This is Johnny S. I'll bid you goodbye. Have a nice, great day, and we'll talk soon. Goodbye.